A black man dies in a coma after years of harassment by a racist cop. Days later, the cop finds an old photo in his mother's belongings. The man is in it, with her. On the back, just a name. And suddenly, he realizes the man might have been his father. Weeks earlier, out of the car, now. Officer Cole Matthews' voice was cold, commanding. He'd done this 1,000 times before, harassing people for no reason, using his badge to instill fear. Today, it was an elderly black man in a weathered Buick. The man, Mr. Harris, raised his hands slowly. "I haven't done anything wrong, officer," he said calmly. "You didn't use your turn signal. Step out of the car." With a grunt, Cole yanked him from the car and shoved him against the hood. His partners, always watching, laughed. This wasn't the first time Cole had stopped Mr. Harris. They'd done it for months, mocking him, dragging him out of his car for no reason. Cole even asked for his ID once, just to provoke him. Arthur Elijah Harris. He knew the name, but this time, things went wrong. Mr. Harris stumbled, his head hitting the pavement. Hard, blood spilled out. His partner's laughter stopped, replaced by silence and panic. They smashed the dash cams, deleted the footage. "He tripped," they said. "It was an accident." Cole couldn't sleep that night. Something gnawed at him. His sister, Jenny, knocked on his door, looking tired and distant. "I'm moving into Mom's new place, found some of her old stuff, figured you should have it." She dropped a box on the kitchen table and left without another word. Cole opened the box. Inside, there were baby socks, old letters, and a photograph. He picked it up. It was a younger version of their mother, glowing and full of life, standing next to a man Cole had never seen before, smiling, his arm around her. Behind the photo, in his mother's familiar handwriting, "I'll always love you, Art. L." Cole froze. Arthur. He knew that name. He knew him. The man from the street. Arthur Elijah Harris. He dug deeper into the box, shaking now. Letters. Dozens of letters. Pages and pages of words written in secret. Words filled with love and pain. In one of them, his mother wrote, "I'm pregnant, Art. I don't know how to tell you, but my family, they'll never accept a black man. They'll never accept you. I'm having a son, but we can't be together. I'm sorry." Cole's breath caught, his world tilted. He was the son she was talking about. He was the one. Cole rushed to the hospital. He had to see Mr. Harris. He had to know the truth. He approached the nurse at the desk. "I'm looking for Mr. Harris." She looked up slowly, her expression soft. "I'm sorry. He passed away last night. Coma complications." Cole stood frozen. The nurse's words felt like a punch to the gut. Cole didn't say a word. He turned and walked out of the hospital, his heart racing. The truth was sinking in, like a weight in his chest. Cole disappeared into his own grief. He couldn't go to work. He couldn't face anyone. Alcohol filled the space where his thoughts should have been. And all the while, he saw Arthur's face. Everywhere. In reflections. In dreams. In dark corners of his mind. One night, as he sat alone, he heard a voice. "Was it worth it, son?" Cole staggered to his feet, his face wet with tears. He didn't know if it was a ghost, a memory, or just his own guilt eating him alive. At work, Cole stood silently by as his colleagues pulled over another black man. The routine was sickeningly familiar. This time, though, something inside him snapped. He stepped forward. "Let him go. Now." The officers looked at him confused. "What are you doing?" one of them sneered. "I said let him go," Cole repeated. His voice was steady but resolute. His colleagues hesitated, but the moment passed. The man was released, and Cole turned away. Later that evening, Cole stood at the graveyard before Arthur's grave. The wind whipped around him, and the sky was overcast with clouds, as though the heavens themselves reflected his sorrow. He kneeled, his heart heavy with guilt and regret. His hands trembled as he placed a single white flower on the grave. "I'm sorry, Dad," he whispered through a crack in his voice. The words hung in the air, filled with the weight of everything he had done. and everything he hadn't done. The rain started to fall lightly, but Cole didn't move. The storm mirrored the storm inside him. He stayed there for what felt like hours, facing the man who could have been his father, realizing all he had lost, all that could never be fixed. And with that final moment of reckoning, Cole stood up. He wasn't running anymore. He was carrying his truth with him, for the first time, as he walked away from the grave. With the last of his guilt pulling at him, Cole knew he couldn't run anymore. He drove straight to internal affairs, walked in, and sat down. "I need to confess," he said. His voice cracked. He spoke the truth about everything. The harassment, the cover-ups, the violence, and the lies. Cole was arrested on the spot. His colleagues were taken into custody as well. But for the first time in a long while, he felt like he was finally doing something right. Do you think that justice was served? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories.